Hello and welcome to Talking Leeds Match Reaction with myself, Arron and Mr. Gerry McNamee, reflecting on Leeds United 3, Liverpool 3. My horsey voice is back, Gerry. Wow, what a night, what a point, what a game, what a club. Brilliant.
Yeah, I love and hate this club, various reasons. But last night, this week, you just love it, and Elland Road is just a cauldron. It's proper. There's no goal music. There's no drums. There's very little cameras, and I think the country has, sat back and thought, wow, this is some supporter base. The noise, what drives the team. But great result. 2-0 down against a team who were struggling, but obviously classy team, and which somehow dug it out. The manager made subs that I was thinking, was he doing? What do we know? We thought he was gone 2 weeks ago. He's not going. You know, it's football's about opinions and criticizing at the time, and you were all for Farco, and I said no.
I was, yeah. I eat my hat.
I was agreeing with you, and we've turned it around. We got a platform now. There's 3 top teams, which we thought 0 points. We've taken 4 points, scored 8 goals, and we found a way. So teams are looking at us now thinking, and all the teams around us lost yesterday. I think West Ham probably playing today. We're coming up against Palace, Brentford, and Sunderland, who will have lost players to the AFCON. But I think yesterday was more about just what it means, and the crowd and the noise and the atmosphere and being with your mates. And I was looking at Charlton yesterday, that fan who sadly died. Headphones Norm. I know he doesn't mean much to Leeds, but proper fans and people who live this, and good and bad times. And then you look at the shit show that was the World Cup draw, and you see where football is going. But this is pure. And these are the moments you love. And we had a good day yesterday. It's hard to put into words. And it was just great. And finished 96 minutes. Tanaka, the subs made the difference. 3 subs, even Brendan. And, and credit to every one of them. It was great. It was great. And lots to talk about.
There is like the atmosphere. I just want to touch on that first, Jerry, because it felt like the atmosphere at the end at full time yesterday. It felt like 3 points. I've never heard an atmosphere like that after drawing. I know it was a thriller in 3-3 and things like that, but the voice, the volume was just unbelievable. And Sky lovers, I think we said it, off air, didn't we? They absolutely love us for that. And it's just a real good platform now to kind of kick on, isn't it, into these next kind of couple of games over the festive period. But just everything about it was just brilliant. And I said this to my brother, who I was stood with. I said, "There's another goal in this," and I said, Leeds aren't out with this," when it went down to 3-2. But just brilliant.
Well, we could see. I mean, the team. We were without Nemecha, who was injured, and I think Tanaka just was a bit battered, and I think that's why he was on the bench. And Gruev came in, and you thought, you had Okafor come in up front. He did started well early on. One thing I don't like players doing. We had that shot, just went wide. Start doing this to the crowd. No, don't do that to me. I'll cheer you. You play and make me want to do it. Don't tell me when. That's just a little bugbear. We won't hold that against them. But you can see we were up against the champions, and for all their troubles, Liverpool's team, a lot of world-class players in there. They were passing the ball around, and Curtis Jones hit the crossbar, the most scouse-looking bloke you'll ever see. And, they were getting close. Van Dijk had won, and thought, right, now get to half. I said, let's just get to half-time. And somebody pointed out there was only 15 minutes gone. But we were on the... I think we seemed... I don't know if it's because of the style of Liverpool, but we were trying to play the passing game, and we're not good enough against teams like this to do that direct. So I think it was almost inevitable, but we really got to stop this conceding. 5 minutes into the second half. That's 3 home games in a row now. It's happened: Villa, Chelsea, and Liverpool. And at 2-0, you thought, poor Joe Rodon. He doesn't do many things wrong.
Yeah, that sloppiness really
hurts. Running away from Ampadu. No, bang, 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 and and then the second one. You can't do this stuff in the Premier League. You get away with it against Cardiff and Oxford and Swansea, but plays pass, and they got Conor Bradley, who should be playing for the Republic of Ireland, across the board. Nakate, I got in, and 2-0. You thought, bugger. That's it was a chance. That was a chance.
It was, but and then obviously the subs came along, didn't they? In fact, completely got it right. Again, we're giving Daniel Farke credit. When literally 2 weeks ago we were calling for his head, and now he's the greatest manager in the world. But it worked, didn't it? Yeah,
I'm glad for him. I'm glad for him because he'll be eating his cake and having his coffee, as he said yesterday. Football, that's what it's about, opinions, and it wasn't doing well a month or so ago at Forest, and we were seeing the same things, but for whatever he's changed it, and he changed it yesterday. I mean, at 2-0, I was sitting beside a Liverpool fan who came to the game yesterday, and she said, Kanate. And the penalty was idiotic. Well, the ball was running out. But why did Anthony Taylor, who gave us bugger all during the game?
He was a joke, that referee. Anthony Taylor, what a joke. He was awful. Awful.
I mean, fair enough, you might miss. But why do you have to take so long looking at VAR? Should have just looked down and go, it's a penalty. But eventually, and they thought, and Calvert-Lewin steps up, and he thought, the only time I've seen him take a penalty was a Sheffield Wednesday shootout. And I think that landed in my garden. But again, led the line well and everything else. And Willie was busy. Brendan come on. I said this before. Brendan's a good player to bring on, and he was buzzing around and laid on the pass a few minutes later for Stack. And again, Stack was a player criticising, but he's back on it and finished in not the place we thought. It looked like the top corner, and the place goes 2-2. And but as somebody points out, look, the Man United game a couple of years ago, we scored twice to make it 2-2, and then we lost 4-2. And when Sloboslai went through, and a great dummy by McAllister, jumped over it, and great finish. Can't blame the keeper for any of the goals. No. Credit on the 2 saves he made. Absolutely sensational. The one he plucked out of the corner. 3-2. But as you say, you always felt there was a twist. And 9 minutes, and the ball comes across. It should have been a penalty, if not a goal. Because
it was. He did.
Would we have got that? I don't know. But Tanaka finishes him. What a week he's had. And place goes mental. And these are the day wet, horrible December day, watching a full house at Elland Road, doing results 2 games in 4 days, whatever it is, like that. And this is what you do it for. It really is, those moments. And I commiserate with my Liverpool friend, but it's tough,
It was a fair result in the end, wasn't it? Because with Liverpool, they've got oozes of quality in and around their side. They were causing us real issues in that first half. I think we had a couple of opportunities, didn't we, the first kind of opening minutes, but then it was just tied after Liverpool pressure. But they just couldn't do anything about it. They just couldn't finish it off and do what they need to do and squat in the back of the net. And then you see, obviously, as well, Salah's kicking his dummy out and said, "I'm not happy here, blah blah blah." Whatever, pal. You've just
it's not a good look. He is a fantastic player, and he probably is getting messed around a bit, but you have to earn your place. And even if you deserve your place, it's I didn't even notice Isak coming on. I missed that. I think
he came on. I heard that he came on.
Until I watched that, I thought he was on the pitch. And my next door neighbour's a Newcastle fan, and needless to say, he said, Isak's a real character, isn't he? And I said, that's what the Leeds fans were saying, I think. We shut the Scousers up yesterday, and that was good. And 3-3, and you thought, could we? You thought the spirit of Mark Viduka. Because they took the ball into the corner in the 91st minute, and you thought, or even before, and you thought, when you see teams doing that too early, you think, what's going on here? But so great performance all around. The subs were, and he was there. Barnow, come on again.
He did again.
Dolph Rocker, the man who killed Rocky's mate, Barnow. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure. Where is he? Was he going back? What are we doing? And I thought at that stage, it doesn't matter. He's a big bastard, and he'll do the job. I'm so pleased. I've been focused on him all season, and I'm really glad that he's coming on. You can see they're telling him, just go on the pitch and be a big bastard. But he's okay. He looks okay. So we have to
It's the
use everybody.
Gulivogi character, isn't it? You know, we had him last year. It's that Gulivogi kind of character, just come in and just do a job.
James Bond would kill him, though, wouldn't he? He is James Bond's enemy. You can just see he would be on a ski slope or something, and he would be coming after him with a gun. But we'll have him. Yeah, that's what my mind thinks during the game.
The subs as well, though, Jerry. They it wasn't just throw everybody on. You know, it worked, and there was, there worked. Obviously, Perot came on for Ampadu. That got a few. Oh, what about that? Why that? But it worked. Yeah. It doesn't matter. And Ampadu, I think he was back to himself as well.
He is the last two games.
Really risen up, hasn't he?
And we have to remember the effort we put in against Chelsea the other night and last night on wet pitches and everything. Players must be battered, and that's why you rotate your squad. That's why you do it. But I watched Match of the Day last night, as you do. Watch that back. Of course, the analysis was all about Liverpool. Do this. Oh, missed that. Oh. Never. I've watched all season Matches there, and nobody's really analysed Leeds. Oh yeah, the top three that came up, they might be struggling. No analysis in what we did, what we do. Three at the back, nothing. So it's what do you expect? Dion Dublin. I mean, Holmes under the hammer. He might be good at, but
he's not very good at football punditry and analysis, is he? Did he do the World Cup draw as well? I think he did.
No, did he? I know I think, and Mark Chapman did that once, didn't he? He did the FA Cup draw, and he said whoever it was doing it, and he said 100 caps, played for 10 years, blah blah, and Dion Dublin from Holmes under the hammer. So it was good. Well, the draw for the FA Cup's tomorrow night, so I want away to Weston-super-Mare would be good, or home to Weston-super-Mare. That's what I want. Running the cup as we get into Europe as well. It's another angle for Europe. The World Cup draw. Oh Jesus! I mean, what if remember David Icke? David Icke used to say some mad stuff. If David Icke had said to you 20 years ago, "This is what's going to happen," and there'll be the president of America giving himself a made-up medal for peace, even though he's a warmonger, and the village people, and Rio Ferdinand. Did we say this the other day? Man of the people, and not man of the drug
cartel.
People looking to do drug tests when he was playing. A Ballon d'Or, absolute knob, and the whole thing. I just looked at it, and at the moment, if Ireland win their 4 games or whatever, we could be playing Mexico in the Azteca Stadium. All these Irish people ending up as puddles as our pale complexions go over to 40 degrees Mexican heat. But it's a dream, you know. We're happy with it. And I was talking to name drop Lucas Radebe yesterday because we got
excellent.
We got South Africa in that group, and I said, "Luke, we'll see you in Mexico." And he said he'd save me a seat, which I don't think he will. I think he might forget that, but I took him at his word. But it's
there you go.
And England got Panama, Thomas Christensen.
He's back up. Yeah, God,
you've got a hat, and but is it Ghana and Croatia? Yeah,
you'll
still get through, though. You'll still get through.
With the World Cup, you've now got the three. Sorry, if you finish third and you're quite good, you even go through. It's ridiculous. It should be the top 2. That's it. You don't need
16 teams out of 48 get left. That showed the two sides of football. I mentioned that Charlton fan. If you're looking on social media today, look at Charlton and this guy. Follow them out. We know loads of Leeds fans that do this. He collapsed and sadly died yesterday at his place of worship, if you like. And there's a lot of love out there from him. And you think, that's proper football. That really
is.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
We should always remember the others. But yes, so we're happy. Jesus.
We're happy. It was doom and gloom 2 weeks ago, and now we're happy. And
15 points, 15 games. Yeah,
and 16th, we moved up a place yesterday.
Yeah. And all these other teams, even Bournemouth, are sort of within it. I think they're too good, but Brentford and Fulham and teams are all of a sudden drawing them in, and it's
absolutely and that's what I'm just looking at the table now. Obviously, Fulham 17 points, Brentford 19, Bournemouth 20, Scum 22, but they're going to be all right.
Everton are 5th.
Bizarrely, they were down there 2 or 3 weeks ago, and now they're fifth, and that just shows what a good run can do for you. But yeah, I think the key thing now for me with Leeds, Gerry, is we've got Brentford next week. Tough place to go. It's London. We don't do London, as we all know. Palace at home, Sunderland. We've now got to turn those really positive performances against City, Chelsea, and Liverpool, and really, really hammer home some points now against these who are playing, which should be in theory a little bit easier.
Yeah. Take a point at Brentford next week, maybe beat Palace. And Sunderland, I said they'll be weakened by then. Their players is the 15th. I think.
When do the AFCON players go? Is it in a
15th of December? So
right, okay.
We play Sunderland 28th, obviously. So they'll be gone over Christmas. We shouldn't hang our hat too much on that, but it's a chance. And you think, Sunderland, that's probably not a bad time to be playing them. And then we're at Anfield again. So
the repeat.
Yeah, but even yesterday, I was sort of agreeing with myself yesterday. I thought we got 3 points, and we've played okay this week, and other teams around us lost. So I was bargaining with myself yesterday as we were 2-0 down. I know I wasn't that bad, but Liverpool have got more problems than us. You look at the bench as about £500 million worth of players. And, you think this is the difference. So if the Elland Road crowd can carry us against teams like that, then we're fine. It's the future. The future is going to be. I think we've got a chance of surviving, and I think Sky and the Premier League and everybody want Leeds in it, because you tell me a better atmosphere than that in the league. And
I genuinely can't, and I can't think back. I've been going to Leeds for all my life, years and years, and I can't recall a time when that crowd went wild for a point. I've never, I genuinely, you can still hear it in my voice. My voice is gone. It was just ecstatic. And we've seen some great games at Elland Road over the years, but that has to top it. It really does. It really does.
I've hugged lots of people in the last 4 days.
Yes.
None of them my partner. She said to me yesterday as I'm heading out, where are you going? I said, football. She says, you only just played, and since we've been used to this one game a month at Elland Road, so 2 in 4 days. It's great. Yeah. Great lead up to Christmas. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I went into the club shop and bought the dog a squeaky bone.
Oh, did you? I need to go down there and get a few bits from there as well.
Yeah, there was a pair of boxer shorts, 20 quid, and I just thought you can feck off with them. 20 quid boxer shorts.
God, really?
I think I've caught the Yorkshire. How much?
How much?
Can't be doing that. Yeah. But everybody was buzzing. The whole place. We're all. I feel contented, and people are saying. I've got lots of texts from lots of mates who are different fans and everything. Forest fans yesterday were sending me, just said fair play after the last couple of games. Every creed of fan, lots of Everton fans. We're really pleased, and a few more. And I think Liverpool come across a bit entitled sometimes, and
they do,
and Chelsea, and Man City. And you think about it, there's 2 games, 2-0 down at half time, not half time, but 2-0 down, looking struggling, and we come back 2-2 and got 1 draw, and we should have got something at City.
Yeah, and I genuinely do believe if Leeds had had another 3 or 4 minutes, I think they'd have gone on and got the winner. If I'm being honest,
yes, I thought that we were on the ascendancy, weren't we? It would have been heartbreaking to lose. But I say the players they've got and the players we've got. We're not that much behind, but we've got a bit of catching up to do, and these guys are stepping up and they're playing for the manager, and the manager's he's staying. There's no doubt. Why would you change it now? He's
don't need to.
It just shows you. Wait a couple of weeks, you never know, because I would have pulled the trigger after the Forest game, and who knows where we'd be.
Yeah, but as I say, we've got to follow this up now. Brentford's a massive game for us. I'll take a point right now, if I'm being honest, because it's London and we don't do London. London down south. And then obviously we've got Palace, who they're one of those teams who are just kind of hanging around in that top 6 out there at the moment. Palace, and they look good.
Every time we get concede a free kick on the far right of the pitch. I often think of that Palace game the last time when we were 1-0 up, conceded a late free kick for half-time and lost 5-1. And you worry about. But I look at Palace and think, well, are they as good as Liverpool or as good as Chelsea, Man City? Well,
no.
It's one game at a time, and all cliches added.
Yeah, and we've just got this here from Michael. He says that Liverpool fans don't realise we handed them 2 goals, but we did. It was very sloppy.
They had chances, in fairness. They could have, a couple of good saves and everything. Rolled their luck at times, but there were two mistakes that you don't get away with.
No,
Gakpo and Szoboszlai and these guys, they're.
So you mentioned Liam, who stands up, said we were after him a few years ago. Cody Gakpo, if you remember, we were after him.
It was a plane. He was supposed to be on a plane. That was the day of the players not turning up for planes, wasn't it?
That's it. Yes.
Danga. What was it? Danga, whatever it was. He didn't show up for a plane either. So
no.
These players, they're struggling. We don't care. It's not our fault. Arnie, they all want Arnie slot us. It's amazing how you win a league, but it can't happen. The league is mad because Arsenal losing yesterday. You think, Villa are contenders now.
They are from nowhere.
So you go on a good run. You look at Everton; they lost 4-0 last week, and they're on a run. Yeah. Sorry, can you hear that Hoover in the background?
No,
that's all right.
I thought you were going to give a kind of cliche of we're hoovering up the points or something, but
I don't even know where the Hoover is. I don't even know. I found the dishwasher the other day. I thought it was a cupboard. No, I didn't.
We've got to enjoy these moments, haven't we, Gerry? In all seriousness, we've got to enjoy it because anything, and I think we said this last week, anything against Chelsea, Liverpool is an absolute bonus. And it's a massive, massive bonus for us. And let's not forget what Carl says here: 8 goals in 2.5 games and scoring some is some going considering who we've played and the quality of opposition as well.
I think Carl must have finished his kitchen if he's got time to be making comment. Get back to it if you haven't, Carl. But it's 8 goals. I mean, we're scoring goals. Yeah, we got Calvert-Lewin on 4 and Amechi on 4.
Yeah, Tanaka 2 in 2.
Apparently, I've seen a lot of Japanese people around where we were, and I think he's had people over. I saw his ex-school teacher was over.
School teacher was over.
Came for a couple of days, so you can imagine what games to pick. He's a talent. I mean, Bundesliga 2.5-3 million.
Bargain.
I know we talk about recruitment, but that was decent. Yeah. And I think even the guys come in. I thought Gruev yesterday. I thought he was brilliant at Man City last week. He comes in. He's not flashy, and he did a job. And I think he's a good player to have. We've still got Longstaff to come back. Can he get his place back? Stack looks like he's the player I saw in Dublin in pre-season. And he's got the confidence back because he was offered as well. Ampadu was a bit offered back, and Bijal and the back three. Still. I don't think Bijal came off good. I think he's just changing it. I don't think he'd played particularly bad. I think he's still decent. So right throughout the team, you can't really pick a bad one.
No, we can't find fault, Gerry. For once,
we will do at some stage. We will.
Yeah, it might be different this time next week when we've been pumped 4-0 by Brentford. It might be a bit different, but
And I'm not going next week. I'm not there.
You're not going, Gerry?
No, I've got birthday celebrations, which it could have been worse because they're today, and I was worried the Liverpool game could be changed. But you have to sometimes hold your hands up. So I'm not going to that there London next week, and I might have to watch the game. Afterwards,
right
on record. So anybody of a certain age remembers the Likely Lads. Where they had to avoid, it's way before your time. Somebody on here remember where they were trying to avoid a score and all day. So I'll be phone off, earphones on. Don't tell me anything. Someone will tell you somewhere. So what's on today then? Who's playing today?
So today you've got Brighton take on West Ham and then Fulham take on Palace. So ideally we could do the Brighton win and a Palace win.
Yes, and of course the big game, Celtic Hearts later on. Yeah.
You've got Slough Town taking on Macclesfield. If you fancy a bit of a,
Macclesfield will suit me in the cup because it's only up the road. I'll take way to Macclesfield.
Or Gateshead against Walsall, if you fancy that one as well.
Gateshead's a bit, that's up north and a bit further up north. I just want a new ground for the cup draw, a new ground to go to. Well, somewhere at Port Vale I've never been to, which is not far from here. And that'll suit me. If we draw a championship team away or something, you'll be sorted with that. But we want to go on a cup run, so I'll happily take that. And everybody's going on about the Grand Prix. Frankly, it as someone said in Father Ted, it bores the pants off me. I really do. I have no interest in it, I'm not interested. And I'm sure people will be watching and doing what they do, the pit walks and talking about their engines and.
And obviously the Ashes as well. Got to mention that England have collapsed again, as they always do.
I'm an unusual Irishman. I'm a big cricket fan. I follow England, and they are. I don't know. They just go out as if they're just playing in the back garden. I just throw the bat at it. Absolutely. Harry Brooks is one of the top players.
He is.
He's an idiot. He
is.
He gets himself in and just does something stupid. So 2-0. It'll be a 5-0. It's heading that way. The preparation is everything, and you see 4 or 5 drop catches. It's not good. So I'm waking up first day of a test. I'm waking up early. What's the score? There'll be headphones on by day 2. I'm just looking at the score. Day 3, just looking at text. And that's it.
Just switching.
Luckily, we're not England cricket team. We're Leeds United, and we're doing all right, as Ian Gerry once said.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Lots of references for people who are too young to remember, but there you go. Come on, Leeds.
Brill. Right. Cheers, Gerry. We will see you hopefully next week, and we can have a bit of a chat about Leeds against Brentford. And I won't message you until you let me know.
Yeah, no, don't. I'll my phone switched off and everything else.
So you're back at your back.
We'll be talking about our push for Europe, and this preview on January 5th podcast. Our Leeds title. Have Leeds got title aspirations? Are we contenders?
For top 4.
We don't get carried away, do we?
No.
Yeah. Here we come.
Yes.
Azteca, here we come. Azteca, Ireland, Mexico. Lots of sunburnt Irishmen. It's all to come in the next year.
Excellent. And Leeds staying up as well.
Oh, in Europe, yeah.
The Conference League is calling.
Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned this on air or did we say it before. Slobosly doing his little blowing his kiss.
You mentioned it now,
Rewind. Yeah, he did this to the Irish fans. I've seen him 2 games now, and he's been brilliant. But he's made a tit of himself. But anyway,
he's a twat.
I'm happy. Let's go. Have a good day, everybody. Come on, Leeds.
Cheers, guys. Don't forget as well, give us a like and a subscribe, and we will see you on the next one, which will be next week. We'll see you then.
Yeah.